Greetings to all. Myself Vaishnavi, Assistant Professor IT Department from SNS College of Technology. Now I am going to explain about the evolution of operating systems in principles of operating systems. First one is mainframe computer. Here we see about the it will reduces the setup time by the batching the similar jobs. Here we have the 3 points, that is initial control in monitor and the control transfers to job, and when the job will complete it controls the transfer back to the monitor. Here we have the diagrammatic explanation for the mainframe computer. These are the process. Here we have batching similar process, and then initial control in monitor. Third one job completes, and fourth one will be the automatic job sequencing, and then it will transfers the control to jobs, and it will control the transmit back to the monitor. These are the jobs in mainframe computers. Second one will be the batch processing operating systems. In batch processing operating system, the OS will accept more than one jobs, and these jobs will batch the group together according to their requirements. And then second, next one will be that it will allow only one program at a time. In batch processing, the OS is responsible for scheduling the job according to the priority and the sources requirement. Here we have these are the batch processing jobs. First, it will accept the jobs, and then it will batch the jobs, and then it execute, and then it send the output to the and then it schedule the jobs. These are the process of the batch processing operating systems. Next one, third one will be the multi-programming operating system. In this type, the OS execute more than one jobs. So we call it as a multi-programming operating system by using a single processor. And then in the multi-programming operating system, it will increase as a CPU utilization. And then here we have that only one job to execute. The concept for the multi-programming will be all the jobs that enter to the system, and then it will be stored into the job pool that is a disk. And then in the during the execution, the job may be wait for the some tasks such as input output operations to complete. In multi-programming operating systems, these are that process takes place here. First one will be the core of the efficient job execution, that is CPU utilization. Next one will be the sharp scheduling. It manages the job execution order, and then third one will be the CPU scheduling. Here it allocates the CPU times to the jobs, and then fourth one will be the job pool. Here it stores a job waiting for execution. Fifth one will be the main memory. Here it holds the jobs during the executions. These are the process takes place in the multi-programming operating systems. And then next one, fourth one will be the time sharing or multitasking operating systems. Here we have in tasking or the time sharing operating system, we have some components. Here we see about the faster job switching, and then simultaneous user sharing, virtual memory, and then memory management, security, and the disk management, CPU scheduling, and the interactive job execution. These are the components for the time sharing or the multitasking operating systems. Here it will faster switching between the multiple jobs to make the faster. Next one, multi-processor operating system. In multi-processor operating system is known as an parallel OS or the tight coupled OS. For in multi-processor operating system, it completely increases the throughput, and then the usage will be the economy of the scale. Here we have the diagram for the multi-process systems. It will increases the throughput, economy of scale, and the increase the reliability. Higher processing capacity with the multiprocessors, and then economy of scale means the cost savings through the shared resources and the infrastructure, and then it continuously operation despite the processes failures. In a multiprocessor operating system, we have two categories. First one is symmetric multiprocessing and asymmetric multiprocessing. In symmetric multiprocessing comes under the process communicate. In asymmetric, that master process controls. Here it comes under the slave processor, master schedule jobs. These comes under the asymmetric multiprocessing systems. Sixth one will be the distributed operating system. In distributed operating system, we have that different machines are connected in the same network. Here we have two categories, that is client server system and the peer-to-peer systems. Next, seventh one will be the desktop systems or the personal computer system. Here we have that different types of OS used in the desktop system. That will be the Microsoft Windows, OS2, MS. These are the OS. Eighth one will be the real-time operating system. In real-time operating system is the multitasking operating systems used here. In real-time operating system is categorized into two types, that is hard real-time system and the soft real-time systems. In hard real-time system, the system requiring the strict adherence to deadlines. In the soft real-time systems, the systems allowing the some flexibility in the meeting deadlines. Thank you.